Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Julian, and today we're going to have a quick overview of the cardiovascular system. What is cardiovascular system? The cardiovascular system, also known as the circulatory system, is the body's transportation system. The heart, blood vessels, and blood are major structures that allow this to happen. To put it in another word, or in another way, the heart is essentially a pump that moves blood through the vessels in order to deliver nutrients, nourish the body, and remove the metabolic wave. Pump, 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 pump. And now, for the content. Moving on, everyone. Let's go over the fundamentals of the cardiovascular system. The heart has two sides, each with two chambers within the circulatory pathway, which operates in a closed system. The pulmonary pathway and the systematic pathway are two sides. It is the circulatory system's well-known function. The pulmonary pathway transports inhaled oxygen from the lungs to body tissue and removes carbon dioxide in the opposite direction that it is exhaled. The body's oxygen depleted blood returns to the right side of the heart, where it is pumped to the lungs. Blood picks up oxygen and excretes carbon dioxide in the lungs. The oxygen-rich blood then returns to the heart's left side. The systematic pathway then circulates oxygenated blood throughout the body. The blood is then returned to the heart via systematic pathway, where the cycle begins once more. The heart is divided into pumps by septum, or wall. The heart is an involuntary muscle that functions partially independently of the nervous system. On to the next slide. The pericardium is a double-walled protective sac that surrounds the heart. The heart wall is made of three layers: the outer epicardium and pericardial lines. Electrical impulses known as action potential cause the heart muscles to contract. The impulses originate in a small group of cells known as pacemaker cells, which until now I have never heard, but apparently, yeah, which form the cardiac conduction system. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth slide. Aside from transporting gases, blood also supplies nutrients to the body tissues and removes metabolic waste. The blood also transports hormones from endocrine glands to target organs and aids in the body's immune defense. And now, for the fifth slide, the fifth content. Blood is made of two parts: extracellular fluid called plasma and form elements such as red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Red blood cells carry oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body. White blood cells, however, are involved in a variety of defense mechanisms, while platelets are used for blood clotting. They also help reduce blood loss during injury. So, win-win. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final content. There are more after this, more like bonuses. However, know that it's been an honor to serve all of you. The sixth slide. The vessels that transport blood away from the heart are known as arteries, while those that transport blood back to the heart are known as veins. Arteries typically transport oxygenated blood bright red, whereas veins transport deoxygenated blood dark red. The opposite is true for pulmonary arteries and veins. The normal blood is as follows: heart to large arteries, small arteries, then even smaller arteries called arterioles. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Then the smallest blood vessels called capillaries, where substance exchange occurs. Blood then collects in small veins known as venules, then larger veins and finally back to the heart. Quick side note from my classmate. Blood contains oxygen and other nutrients which our body needs to survive, and how our body takes these essential nutrients from the blood. In other words, folks, we need blood to survive. No blood means
I lost my life because my life is you!
Hold up.